Michael Sandel said, democracy does not require perfect equality, but it does require that citizens share a common life. What matters is that people of different backgrounds and social positions encounter one another and bump up against one another in the course of ordinary life, meaning democracy actually has never been able to promote equality, liberty, or the human rights, but rather it has banned people's rights to express and to encounter and to criticize, as we're seeing in the present era. But the perfect democracy is that in which people of different social backgrounds and religious communities and distinctions are able to live together with harmony, happiness, and unity without societal conditions, external authorities, or arbitrary pressures created by the democratic government. So, democracy must always be able to promote equality, liberty, fraternity, and justice and the human rights for everyone, regardless of who they are or what they are, under all circumstances and situations. And if everyone does not share the democratic government to the equal terms and in the equal measure, then it cannot be considered to be democracy at all. If democracy is hijacked and controlled, manipulated, and dominated by only a certain people that constitute the global political and economic class, then obviously that's a dictatorship or an authoritarian government and by no means a democracy. A democracy is a one where the majority of poor, oppressed, and repressed people that also face discrimination and corruption have the highest amounts of right, equality, justice, and fraternity and other sorts of privileges over the wealthy and the powerful ones. Now, on the contrary, if the powerful and the wealthy become more powerful and start dominating and oppressing the minorities that constitute the poor and the discriminated and the downtrodden, then it's a dictatorship or a perverted government and not a democracy at all. In a democracy, everyone, regardless of their religion, community, background, ethnicity, or language, must be able to share the government in an equal measure, which is obviously equivalent to the others also. But if some people have more access and more freedom to the government as well as in the society and they can do anything they want, then that means democracy is hijacked and it's no longer an equitable or solid or just